Hello again, everybody. Sorry that my videos are so sporadic and I have to do like 5 games at one time. I've just been super busy. We have like 2 weeks left of classes and we have exams starting to come up. And then there's playoffs, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to do in the next few coming weeks, but I'll try to keep up with it. I haven't even been watching a lot of the games, like not the whole game, mainly just seeing the highlights, but I've got a good sense of what's been going on. So yes, the curse of the Penguins' injuries strikes again. Penguins not having Gino and Hornquist. They score like 1 goal in those games. Their power play really suffers. But we get them back last night against the Arizona Coyotes, who we barely beat last week 2-1 after 1 goal, or 3-1. 1 goal was a setter butt goal, 1 goal was an empty net goal, and 1 goal was a deflection. Beat them 3-2 yesterday. Even worse, Mike Smith was playing out of his mind. He made like 40 saves, like the 1 game he has every 10 games. Crosby with 3 points, casually back to the top of the scoring race, as he should be. 2 points ahead of that smelly flyer, Jacob Voracek. Malkin contributing assists. When he comes back, Daniel Winnick scores another goal. He's now playing on the top line with Crosby and seems to be a good fit there. He's a very straight line player that Crosby likes, like Dupuis and Kunitz, filling that void. So I really like them together. They've showed good chemistry, although he did really help Sutter and make Sutter look a lot better. And now Sutter's play has gone back down to shit where it was before. Pardon my French kids. But yeah, I would look for that line to continue because Winnick's looked really good there. He's been really good defensively, and I really hope the Penguins re-sign him because I've liked him a lot so far. He has, I think his primary assist rate is like first or something on the Penguins. I know it was one of the top primary assist rates in the Leafs when he was there. So yeah, we get those guys back, but unfortunately we lose another key player, Chris Letang. We already were without Ehrhoff, who came back and played 1 game and sat out with an injury. That was not related. Then came back, got injured again. Probably another concussion, it looks like, because he hit his head. Derek Poulet's now back up, but because of cap constraints and because it's a short notice, I guess the Penguins cannot get another player up here to Pittsburgh. So the Penguins are going to go with 5 defensemen against San Jose today. David Perron, who was sick against Arizona yesterday, is still not going to be in the lineup today. So that means that the Penguins are playing 2 men short, as they did for most of the game last night when Como got ejected for his stupid hit, played the stupid tax, and when Letang got hurt. So that's going to be a lot of minutes for the top guys, and it's going to be interesting to see how Derek Pouliot responds to only having 5 defensemen, how much more he plays. Expect him to fill in for Letang on the top unit there, and then Martin will also could go down if he decides to go 2 defensemen, but that will be interesting to see. And Letang has concussions, so who knows how long he's out for. By my count, this is his 4th concussion. He was not officially diagnosed with one when Zach Ronaldo hit him, only missed a game. I don't know if he had a concussion. I find that hard to believe, but he had something. I know he had 2, I think in the 2010-2011 season, when Max Pacioretty hit him, got a concussion, broke a nose, scored the winning goal. When Eric Nystrom hit him, that was another concussion. And this would be his 3rd one. And I'm pretty sure he had 1 more the year before, maybe. So he's had at least 3, probably 4. I know I looked into it last night. So that's not good. I'm not sure how many you need before you can't play again, but it seems like he's getting up there. And with all the injuries the Penguins have had, and not to mention his health problems, it's not good because Letang's dealt with migraines his whole life, and now that he has had the stroke, I think they've been more frequent, and a symptom of concussions is headaches. So one would assume that his concussion would be way worse than a regular player who doesn't have those types of symptoms. And especially since he's had 4, they're going to get worse every time. So that's really scary. It's something you definitely don't want to see. And the Penguins are going to need him back for playoffs. I don't think he will come back for the rest of the year. I would be surprised if he did. He still could win the Norris because there's only like 8 games or 7 games left. But maybe this hurts chances. I don't know. We'll see. But I would still like to think he has a chance at winning. I mean, he's had an amazing season, which is what makes it so much more that upsetting. It wasn't a vicious hit, but it was pretty stupid. Doan is coming from 100 feet away. Letang's way already released the puck, and he just hits him, falls back, and hits his head against the boards. It was just a nonsensical, stupid play. It wasn't vicious. I don't think there was malicious intent, but it was unnecessary, and it should have been a penalty. At least 2 minutes for interference, but the refs are right there. They called nothing. Just shows how much joke of officiating is. Anyways, the Penguins can't lose him for any length of time, because if you don't have any three of your big guys, any one of the three, that's a really huge blow, especially if Ehrhoff does not come back in playoffs. You're looking at a top 4 defense that could consist of Ben Lovejoy and Robert Scuderi, and that's terrifying. Because we know Mike Johnston is not going to play Ian Cole in the top 4, which he should, but Ben Lovejoy and Robert Scuderi in the top 4, that is extremely terrifying. And I don't like the look of that at all. So please hurry up and come back, Letang and Ehrhoff, but also don't rush your injuries. Yeah, so we played all those games. We lost most of them, but luckily the Islanders are also struggling, so we've actually now surpassed the Islanders because we have a game in hand. We're tied in points. We beat them last night. Capitals are still the wild card, and the Rangers have just been stupidly good and winning all these games with Cam Talbot in net, which is ridiculous because he's good, but he's not that good. And then when the King comes back, he has a stinker, and they lose to the Bruins, who get their wild card spot back. So who knows? The last 7 games will be very interesting. The Penguins have not clinched a spot yet, which seems late for them not to clinch. Most teams have not clinched a spot yet, which also seems super late. But I would expect that they would be clinching a spot soon. They already have 93 points, which would get you into the playoffs. So they've unofficially clinched, essentially. So yeah, we have San Jose coming up tonight, a rare Sunday night game, playing 2 men short against a very desperate team, so I'm not feeling too good about this one, but we'll see. So that's all for this one. Please like this video, subscribe if you really like it. Let me know what you think of the Letang hit. Do you think Doan should be suspended? Do you think Como should be suspended for his hit? His hit was also pretty bad. He actually got a game in at 5 probably because the player was bleeding, whereas Letang was not, although Letang needed to have trouble skating off the ice, and he was on the ice for a good few minutes, so I'm not really sure why Jones wasn't called. Anyways, yeah, so that's all for this one. Please like if you like this video, subscribe if you really like it, share with all your friends, tell everyone. I will see you at some point soon after the game tonight. Yeah, all right, let's go Pens. Let's go win that at Ross Sydney. It's yours for the taking.